Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're taking a look at a smartphone that's currently shaking up the budget to mid-range segment with some surprisingly strong specs, and that's the Honor Magic 8 Lite. This phone promises a huge AMOLED display, massive battery life, solid performance, and a modern design, all at the price that's meant to stay affordable. Bigger screen, slimmer body, improved chipset, and that enormous 7500 mAh battery sound very tempting on paper. Now, I've been using the Honor Magic 8 Lite as my daily phone for several days now, and in this video I'll tell you where it shines, where it struggles, and who this phone is really made for. You will find the product link to the smartphone down below in the video description like always. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more tech reviews. The Honor Magic 8 Lite continues Honor's design language from the Magic series, but with a more affordable twist. With a 6.79-inch display and a slim 7.76mm body, it's definitely not a compact phone, but it still feels surprisingly light in the hand at around 189 grams. Now, the phone is available in forest green, midnight black, which I got right here, and reddish brown. And especially the green model looks quite elegant without being too flashy. Now, the frame is made of plastic instead of metal, which gives it a slightly budget feel, but Honor keeps the finish consistent and matte, so fingerprints and smudges are not much of an issue. The camera bump on the back is minimal and doesn't stick out as much, which means the phone lies fairly flat on the table and slides easily into your pocket. Honor also focuses heavily on durability right here. Now, the Magic 8 Lite uses reinforced aluminum silicate glass and comes with a pre-installed screen protector. It is rated for IP68, 66, and even IP69K water and dust resistance, which is extremely rare in this price range. Now, one of the biggest highlights of the Honor Magic 8 Lite is clearly the display. Now, you get a 6.79-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 2640 by 1200 pixels, 100% DCI-P3 color coverage, and support for over 1 billion colors. Now, the screen looks sharp, vibrant, and very pleasant for watching videos or browsing social media. Brightness is also impressive for this class, with up to 1800 nits in high brightness mode and even higher peak values in HDR scenarios. Outdoor visibility is no problem at all, even in direct sunlight. The 120Hz refresh rate keeps everything smooth, although Magic OS itself is not the fastest or most fluid interface compared to Oxygen OS or Pixel UI. Honor also includes 3840Hz PWM dimming and eye-comfort features like circadian night mode and dynamic dimming, which is great for people sensitive to all the flickering. The display remains responsive even when wet, which is useful in rain or during outdoor activities. Now, for audio, the Magic 8 Lite comes with some stereo speakers powered by Honor Sound 7.3. They get quite loud and are perfectly fine for YouTube, Netflix, and casual gaming. Bass is limited as expected, but voices are clear and Bluetooth audio performance is stable. Now, battery life is where the Honor Magic 8 Lite really stands out. Inside, you get a 7500 mAh battery, which is significantly larger than most phones in this segment. Combined with the efficient Snapdragon 6 Gen 4 chipset, this results in excellent endurance. Now, in real-world use, the phone easily lasts 2 full days with moderate to heavy usage. That includes around 6 or 7 hours of screen on time per day, social media, messaging, some camera use, and occasional video calls. Even with gaming, the battery holds up surprisingly well, delivering over 6 hours of continuous gameplay on lower graphic settings. Charging is handled via 66-watt wired fast charging, which means that despite the huge battery, you don't have to wait forever to top it up. There's no wireless charging, but that's not a big surprise in this price segment. The Honor Magic 8 Lite runs on Magic OS 9.0 based on Android 15. While it's not the very latest Android version, it is still modern and feature-rich. The interface is highly customizable and generally intuitive once you've set it up the way you like. You get an in-display fingerprint sensor and face unlock, and both work reliably, although fingerprint sensor sits a little bit low on the screen and can feel awkward to reach. Honor includes several AI features such as AI subtitles, AI translation, Magic Portal for quick content sharing, and AI noise reduction during calls and video chats. Photo editing AI tools are also included for removing objects or enhancing images. Google features like circular search and Gemini are present as well, and thankfully there is very little bloatware pre-installed, which is refreshing. Storage options include 256 or 512 gigs and 8 gigs of RAM, and there's full dual SIM and eSIM support, making it a good travel companion. The Honor Magic 8 Lite is powered by the Snapdragon 6 Gen 4 with 8 gigs of RAM. This is not a flagship processor, but it's a noticeable improvement over the previous generation. In everyday use, the phone feels smooth and responsive for browsing, messaging, streaming, and multitasking. Apps open quickly and switching between them works very well. Gaming performance is decent for this class. Titles like PUBG and Call of Duty Mobile run well on medium to low settings. More demanding games can be played, but you will need to keep graphics settings low for a stable frame rate. The phone stays cool during longer sessions, only getting slightly warm after extended play. Honor's gaming mode adds features like performance optimization and screen recording, which is a nice bonus for casual gamers. Camera hardware on the Honor Magic 8 Lite is clearly focused on simplicity. You get a 108 megapixel main camera and 5 megapixel auto-wide camera on the back, plus a 16 megapixel selfie cam on the front. In good lighting conditions, the main camera can take sharp and colorful photos with decent dynamic range. Daylight shots look natural and are perfectly fine for social media and casual photography. Blue skies and landscapes look especially pleasing. Low light performance is more limited due to the relatively small sensor size. Photos can become grainy and lose detail, and HDR situation can be challenging, with bright areas sometimes overexposed and dark areas crushed. Moving subjects are also a weakness, as stabilization is not strong enough to freeze motion reliably, especially in the evening. Portrait mode works fairly well, although faces can sometimes look overly smooth even with beauty mode turned off. The ultra-wide camera is usable in daylight but struggles at night with noise and flare. Digital zoom quickly loses detail and produces soft images. Video recording tops out at 4K and 30 FPS on the rear and 1080p on the front camera. Video quality is acceptable in good light, stabilization is decent, and audio pickup is clear. AI noise reduction can help in loud environments, although it sometimes makes voices sound slightly artificial. Overall, the Honor Magic 8 Lite is a very solid budget to mid-range smartphone with a few standout strengths. The AMOLED display is large and beautiful, battery life is exceptional, and performance is better than expected for this class. Add in strong durability, water resistant, and fast charging, and you get a very attractive everyday device. However, Magic OS still has some quirks, and the camera system is clearly basic compared to competitors like the Pixel 9a or the Nothing Phone 3a, if photography is your top priority. This phone is best suited for users who want a big, bright display, extremely long battery life, and reliable daily performance without paying a flagship price. Especially for media consumption, travel, and long days away from a charger, the Honor Magic 8 Lite makes a lot of sense. And guys, that's already it for today, so I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.